For all your fun under the sun, your vacation starts on Beach Television. You're watching BTV.
Hi, my name is Trevor Dunt, and we're at Burley Oak, and we're here to show off some of my movie posters I've made. They're all original, all from scratch, and they're all for sale. I started making movie posters as sort of a joke because I thought it'd be funny to start something like that. I saw a movie poster and I thought I could do something like that but better, and it just kind of caught on, and it turned out to be a lot of fun and a good challenge. And next thing you know, I had about 30 or 40 under my belt. I think my favorite movie poster I've done is probably Alien by Ridley Scott, just because I think it's so simple but portrays the entire emotion of the movie of wonder and fear. The process really comes from deciding on a movie that I want to make and then doing research on actual old movie posters or book designs, and then taking what I see on the internet or in thrift stores and libraries and taking kind of the layouts and the typefaces that they used then and putting my own big idea into it and just recreating it that way. Most people, when they see my movie posters, they think that I collect movie posters and I restore them and resell them, but I actually, I make them from scratch. They're my own work. So most of the reaction is just people really like it because not many people are doing it around here, and everyone can relate to movies, and everyone's got a soft spot for a certain movie. So.
Hi, it's Jackie with Beach TV, and we're here with John at Kikino's Creative Jewelers on 120th Street in Ocean City. And John, why don't you tell us what is new with Kikino's Creative Jewelers?
Well, Jackie, now we offer computer-aided design for our customers. We can actually design a piece of jewelry in exact specs on computer, 3D, and we can create it. We can make it right here on premises. We also have Cabana, which is the finest made line of inlaid jewelry in the world, and it's made right here in the USA.
Now, what makes Kikino's so unique?
Jackie, what makes us unique is that we are truly a full-service jeweler, and we've been servicing this area since 1983, and we're also truly experts in our field, especially diamonds.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the diamonds here at Kikino's?
No, Jackie, diamonds is a science in itself, and we are truly experts in diamonds. And we welcome the opportunity to educate our customers about what they're purchasing. So we're capable of giving them a very good value, a value that they will not find anywhere else when it comes to diamonds.
John, I understand that you are a certified master bench jeweler. What is the significance of that distinction?
Well, Jackie, that is the fourth and highest level of certification in the jewelry making field. I was the first one in the state of Maryland to achieve that distinction.
So what other types of jewelry can we expect from Kikino's?
Jackie, we have jewelry for everyone. Silver, gold, platinum. We have custom designs that we make ourselves, including our own line of OC and nautical jewelry. And now we're introducing our own design of OC time jewelry. We have watches. We have beautiful estate jewelry for everyone. Jewelry for everyone.
Wow, Kikino's has it all. It's 120th Street in Ocean City. Visit them, it's worth it.
That's a nice, healthy female. She's at least 10 or 12 years old.
12 years old. How long do they normally live till?
They're long-lived. They don't have a lot of predators once they reach this size. Certainly a couple decades anyway. It takes them 10 or 12 years to get from that little free-floating nymph to a mature adult. And then if they're lucky, they might have a pretty good long life ahead of them. They're an ancient animal. You know, you can easily picture them swimming around in prehistoric seas with trilobites and things like that. They're a successful design. They've been here a long time. They're distantly related to things like scorpions and spiders, arachnids. They are not crustaceans like crab, shrimp, or lobsters. People are always worried, the crab name or whatever. It's, you know, these things, they don't pinch, they don't bite, they don't sting. Okay. I mean, you wouldn't want to step on the end of their telson. Right. That wouldn't be good. The males have these little like boxing gloves on the end of the legs here, and that helps them grab onto the females with a good firm grip. And it's just gonna use these little arms to put stuff in the mouth. The mouth is right in through here. It really, you can see their distant relationship to things like spiders with that kind of rough looking mouth in there. And these are what are called the book lungs here. This is how it breathes, sort of like gills on a fish. The foundation thing is you got these horseshoe crabs out in the bay that are coming up to spawn. Because of all these eggs they're depositing, all these birds, many of which are coming from as far away as like Tierra del Fuego and Argentina, are coming here making a gigantic marathon flight, and they really need these horseshoe crab eggs to be here so they can put their weight back on. They'll like double their weight in a matter of days and then take off and fly nonstop, sometimes for thousands of miles. We've got probably, I would say, at least about a dozen species of shorebirds that the eggs are a major food source, and probably at least half a dozen that they are a completely critical food source for. The red knot, ruddy turnstones, semi-palmated sandpiper. We're seeing mostly semi-palmated sandpipers today. The little brown guys,
the little brown guys.
Right now, they're halfway through their northward migration, flew thousands of miles, lost all this weight they'd fattened up in South America. They're here. They're trying to madly replenish on those horseshoe crab eggs and go up to Arctic Canada to breed. I've tried these horseshoe crab eggs. They're not quite that good, but I'm sure if you've just flown in from Brazil, they're pretty welcome. As the tide goes back, first we'll see a bunch of crabs, and the birds are going to just scatter.
Wow, look at that one.
Here's a pair of horseshoe crabs coming in right now. The little male is hooked on to the larger female. You know, the trick here is they're trying to come up, deposit the eggs in the sand, and the eggs take about 28 days to hatch until you get your next big set of tides, and hopefully that washes the babies out and back into the bay. Again, it's not precise, and there's a lot of, you know, a lot of casualties, but ideally that's what happens. Gonna get a few of these old girls back to the water. Let's do that.
I've been holding you upside down long enough. Okay, and plop. Oh, that's a huge one. We can find that one.
Yeah.
You seem to find the biggest one.
God, the big old girls.
it gets rough. A lot of rain, a lot of wind, big seas. If you're not used to being out here, you don't want to be out here. It's all in the job, you know. You have good days, bad days doing anything. You have to take the bad with the good, I guess. Hopefully this will be a good day. When I was a child, I worked with my father. I could hardly see over the side of the boat. My father passed away when I was 16, and he always worked on water, and I still had the water in my blood, and I always said I'd get back on the water. So I built my first boat. I built it with my own 2 hands. I built it at night after I got off work from the sawmill. I worked at the sawmill for almost 10 years, Monroe and I together, and we become friends. And when I left the sawmill to come work for myself, he came with me. So he's been with me ever since. So we've been together ever since 1968. I started with a wooden boat. I've had this one for almost 19 years. 91 I built this boat. She's been with me ever since, and she's a good boat. I've traveled back and forth across this bay. I've always crabbed in this area. Being your own boss, being self-employed, that's the main reason I like it. But I've done it all my life, it's all I know how to do, so I'm not going to change them. And you got to look around you, you know, you're out here in the nice fresh air and the sunshine. Like I said, everything's got its good days and bad days, but they're mostly good days out here.
Hi, I'm Dawn Pappas at the Blue Ox Bar and Grill on 127th Street. You're watching Beach Television.